I know a lot of people that are going to be watching this game on YouTube and in Dota commentaries. They're going to be like, well, Chinese are having such a boring style. Everywhere they go, they have 5. But if you think about it, if they don't go as 5, they're going to get picked off. A huge team fight going on. We do see they're going to focus on Sniper. Sniper is going to be okay. I don't know what the hell is going on in the team fight here. They're going to focus Sniper. Sniper uses cheese, so it's going to be okay. Plague Wards and OT from Wichita doing a lot of damage. We do see a Shadowfiend in the middle, everything. Very low HP. Sniper is still alive here. Stormster buys back. He zips in. I don't see any... What the hell is going on, Ian? I don't know what's going on.
So actually, Sniper was brought down to almost no health. He used his T's and came back alive. YYF is basically soloing the entire team. Bought back, tried to solo the entire team, basically got taken out. ZSJ still bought back a second time. Oh my god. 2 buybacks. And this triple kill, you realize, I think he got 1 kill per buyback. So, he's on his 3rd buyback, and let's see if he gets another kill. So he actually ends up getting an ultra kill, but keep in mind it might look really cool, but he got a kill, he bought back, he raffled in, got another kill, bought back, got raffled in, and then got 2 more kills. So yeah, fine, it looks like he got an awesome ultra kill and whatnot, but at what cost? I mean, he basically used up all his buyback gold. Seriously, at this point, because the game is dragged on so late, yeah, he doesn't need many more items than this, but it's mainly like a race for buyback gold. Like, how many times can... that's what this game's going to come down to. They're going to have these epic team battles where they keep whittling each other down, and it's the team with the more buyback gold that's probably going to come out on top.
And unfortunately, the big creeps at the mid lane is really delaying them again. They are going to get a Rex, but that's like 4 buybacks for a range Rex, which is definitely not worth it. Everyone's spawning back. Yeah, they're going to get this range Rex, but they got a bag. They can't really transition into any other lane. But, I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess. At least a creep equilibrium is going to be even. They're going to go for top. I gotta say, this is not going to be a good choice here. Maybe YYF is just doing whatever damage he can on the tower, but they really need to get the hell out. Yeah, they should.
Yeah, it forced the buyback in Shadowfiend, which is actually pretty key, because I think Shadowfiend had wanted to hold on to that money. Don't entirely know why. Maybe he wanted to actually pick up the, still have enough for future buybacks, and maybe pick up the teleportation boots. Wow, I can't even... Boots of teleportation. Wow, I cannot even remember the name. But boots of travel. There we go. So, wow, that was a Dota retard moment. So. But that's definitely going to be like the next end of the road item. Is people are going to start replacing their treads with maybe not Sniper, but in general, people are going to start trying to replace their treads, because this game is going to go into this huge holistic like map. Being able to bounce place to place on the map is going to mean everything, unless EHome finishes the game right now, which very well could happen as we see them push forward.
EHome is pushing up forward, but you gotta keep in mind, Storm Spirit still has 1 buyback left, and that means that's like at least 1 more kills, right? So they're gonna go push it in. I think they are really just looking for map control and map advantage at this point, and they definitely do have it, at least at the mid lane. They push, and they're gonna go back. Yeah, they're probably gonna go back, go to the side lane and grab the farm there, and keep doing this push, because I think they know that the longer this game drags on, the higher chance of winning they do have. I mean, even if you saw that in that last team fight where Storm just exhausted his gold supply, they weren't able to get any more other than a range racks. That is because of the map control they have. So another huge aspect of competitive Dota is map control, and they are doing whatever they need to win this game.
Yeah, and I feel like this game would also be a good game for a 4-staff. Maybe that's just not in their repertoire so much. We do see
every game is a good game for 4-staff, but sorry.
Right, I agree. Well, I'm totally with you on that. But I do feel like perhaps EHome, Earthshaker, it looks like everyone's going Hood, and that's not the worst. Actually, I do think everybody on their team should get a Hood, especially against this squad. But I was just noticing the fact he doesn't have a blink, and I guess this argument has been made many times. But should support heroes in general. I do think in general Earthshaker should get a Blink Dagger, but in a game like this, if he's going to go for his luxury item, it wouldn't be a bad choice to go for a 4-staff. Anyway, that's just my opinion on maybe item choices, as I'm just panning through these items, and wow, actually, the one hero, normally we see maybe a little bit more farm on the Vengeful Spirit but she is 1-7 and has been going all out in wards, so bracers are really all that could be afforded, and to be honest, it's been pretty successful, so doing her job mightily, I might say. So yeah, are they going to try another push forward, or are they just drawing this game out?
I think they can't push right now, but because there's like a big creep wave at the bottom lane, they gotta be careful because if they get alone with the Storm Spirit, that's a big trouble. But I think yeah, they are looking to draw this game out. They are happy to draw this game out as long as they need to because I mean if you look at this game right, and I think that's the fourth Roshan spawn. They have grabbed every single Roshan. They pay for it once with that kill that LGD got on them, but for the most part, they've been getting the Roshan very successfully. Like, that's gotta due to the Plague Wards giving them a huge amount of sight, so they could do it without too much fear. So I think they could drag it every time they get Roshan. That's an extra free 2 lives. That's basically 2 buybacks if you think about it. So that's pretty huge. But I want to talk about Lina, right? Lina is going for a Mystic Staff. I think she's going for another Hex. I don't know.
Third Hex.
This sounds pretty dumb, but you gotta bust out the DPS Slayer, man. Bust out some of that Bariza shit, because you get a lot of Fiery Soul does give you an insane amount of increased attack speed and whatnot. So.
And I don't know the rules. Some leagues have rules about they limit the number of hexes you can get, and clearly I guess this doesn't, because 3 hexes is.
I always thought that rule is dumb. If you could farm a 6k item, then you should be able to have it. It's not an overpower item, definitely.
Yeah, and especially in a situation like this where I think really the best chance that if you got a team of int heroes, the only way you're gonna be able to take out the snipers if you can keep him perma disabled, or the Neverwars keep him perma disabled, because you can give him just a split second. As we've seen in previous battles, he popped his satanic, and then it's kind of GG. There's nothing you can do from like stealing 300 health from you a hit. So also if we look at ZSNJ, he's picked up an Assault Cuirass. I think this is a very key item that was really highly needed for his team. Just the armor aura is going to really boost. Not to mention, I think the armor on himself is going to boost his own survivability. Just like, I don't know how many fold, maybe 2-fold or something, maybe less than that. But we are seeing basically an entire. Do you think he's going to? I wonder. He'll probably just save up his gold, but I think it would be pretty funny if he ended up like getting. An Ethereal Blade, because I mean it's not the worst idea when you have a team full of magic dealers to get an Ethereal Blade, but the idea, I mean of course it just sounds like a completely stupid idea to get an Ethereal Blade on a Rotund, but if you end up, I don't know how long this game's gonna go, but if it, like this is ridiculous, like it doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere, although there might be an engagement pretty soon, but if it doesn't go anywhere, what else are you gonna spend your money on except for buybacks? So
I don't know, that one Eagle Horn, that's a 1 buyback right there, so that's kind of big too. So I mean, this game, I think it's really going to end up to buybacks and positioning. That's kind of the theme we see in Chinese game. This Storm Spirit is like looking for blood right now. He really needs. I was thinking maybe a Ghost Scepter on him as well. Like that BKB is not going to cut it to keep him surviving, but also a big part of Storm Spirit's damage are those right clicks with those what's it called, overpower, overdrive, something with his orb. Another Dota idiot
Actually, I'm
moment.
totally having a Dota.
What?
Dota
Yeah, I don't know.
Retard moment
So
as well.
I've been sick for like, I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but I've been sick for a week. My voice is just coming back right now, and I definitely had that Ian James Barnett moment where you haven't cast it for a week or something, and you were having some sexual drives or something.
That's true.
I don't even know what. It looks like Sartre is going to be going in. He's going on the Earthshaker. I gotta say that's a bad choice. Going on the Earthshaker is a little bit too late at this point. You gotta go for that Sniper. Sniper got a BKB too. So at the very least, he popped a BKB charge on Sniper. That is pretty big. So
that is pretty important. And wow, actually, Storm Spirit's health pool is actually. Oh, I guess it's like 2,300, but. As you can see, he goes in there and he casts both the spells and he gets out because he's already down 1,500 health. So he can't really go ninjing around by himself. Huge. This would be actually insane.
Yeah,
he does have an item slot for this.
Yeah, if he actually grabs Aegis or Cheese, but it looks like we do see Scourge coming in. They don't have the initiating power, so without the initiating power, I think Sentinel could go scot-free. This might be exactly what they need. Storm Spirit pick up the Aegis. Who got the cheese? ZSMJ should get the cheese. Lina got the cheese, so you better pack a Bariza on her, man. That's like the perfect carry. The cheese plus a Bariza on Lina. Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, she already made the mistake of not going first item Barisa, because that's really the only way to go on Lena.
First item Quelling Blade. Let's be real here.
Oh, sorry.
Do you remember that game where you were CM and I was Lena? We both got Quelling Blade on bot lane.
Yeah,
and we just cut down every single tree.
Before the tree spawned, that was pretty baller.
Yeah, and the pubs went into lane. They're shitting bricks. They're like, what the fuck is going on at this lane?
Where's our forest? Yeah. And then you made the comment that if we were Beastmaster, we could have done that a lot easier. But anyway, makes it a little less impressive. We got 11 earn charges on the Witch Doctor. Man, it is definitely at the kind of point. It's like, how much can we belabor the same points? The items are basically done. All we can seem to talk about at this point are Barisas on Lena. And maybe who picks up the cheese. But YYF is, yeah, he's like, he thinks he's Bloodseeker or something, because he's like really thirsty for blood, and he's just waiting for the right moment to pop in. He must think he's like a cat or something, because he thinks he has many, many lives. As we saw last battle, he wasted like a couple of them. He does not have that many left.
He has one more on him right now, so that's an Aegis right there.
That's true, but he's still a panda. He's not quite at the cat level. But let's just see how invulnerable he is when he goes up against Sniper, who's, oh my god, he will just tear you to pieces at this point, especially with all this minus armor into play. And there still is an item slot available on Nevermore. What do you put there? You can probably put there like just about anything you want.
I think he should.
We're not getting
any
go
for a
horns.
BOT first, so
yeah, probably. We're not seeing any butterflies, as normally it's customary, but there's really no like physical damage coming from the Sentinel's side, so the evasion is kind of useless. Not to mention, you spend half your time. If you're gonna die, you're probably gonna die as a sheep, in which case you don't get the evasion anyway. So it is kind of a waste of an item when you're going against a squad like this. So this makes me wonder a little bit. What do you think about, sure, normally you pick Visage if you're going to dominate your tri-lane, but the tri-lane actually came out fairly even. And Visage actually is turning out, I think, to be, in my opinion, the weakest link here.
Alright, so after all the technical difficulties, I did get Ian James Barnett back, but we need to have a little bit of syncing back. And if you're wondering what's going to be going on with the Shadow Fiend's last item slot, he has a Hex. My god, what game are we seeing here? But as we're going to be syncing up for the next minute or so, because my drop actually heard a lot of the live commentaries. Rune people, my apologies for that, as we're waiting for things to sync up. Storm Spirit has about 4 buybacks remaining. So he's chilling. He's trying to go over for that over 9,000 goal count.
Oh,
he's sitting at, he's almost there. Sniper has a couple buybacks of himself. He's probably trying to get one more items at this point, but he really needs to have at least 6k gold before he could spend 2k. You really need to have at least 1 or 2 buyback here. I'm at excuse me. I'm at 1955, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 20. So for you guys that are having trouble syncing back, I don't think anything is going to be happening. It looks like the hero positioning is going to be a little bit off here. But that Shadow Fiend Hex is going to be a little bit weird. 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Ian, are you synced up with me?
Well, keep going. Keep going. Right. Keep counting, actually.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You good?
Yes.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34,
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
We're good.
Alright, so shall we continue then? Yes, nothing has really happened. We have seen Vengeful Spirit has picked up a gem, as you mentioned. We have a ton of buybacks from YYF, who's done a great job in farming it up. So he's definitely been using his mana liberally and to great effect in getting some gold. And look, hey, we actually see LGD is perched right outside their base right now. Are they going to do anything about this? I don't really know what they can do. We see ZSMJ.
They're going to farm very aggressively. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, ZSMJ is a little bit scared, as you can see, as he just trudged up the hill, quickly fired off a death pulse, and escaped right out of there. But I do not think they're going to continue that. Look at that ninja ward right there that GX placed overlooking. That's a good spot. Interesting. Or is it a good spot? Let me see. I've actually never placed.
Yeah, no, I've seen it a couple of times. I don't know what the hell. Like, I've seen them put that down before a second tower push. I guess the only thing that good about that spot is it's not going to get counter warded.
Yeah.
But
and
unfortunately, my FPS is kind of like shitting right now, so I don't know what's going to be happening.
Okay. And also, I can't exactly see how much of the vision above that ward is due to that ward or is due to the ward on top, the ward above it. So